Hello everybody, Final Rich here with the 10 greatest double albums ever. Well, how about 10 of my favorites? I'm gonna have to make this fast because I got the runs. I'm gonna show some that don't qualify because of the rules. We have to have rules. Without rules, we have anarchy. So the VC has to have rules. Never forget that. We got Johnny Winter, second winner. This is a 2-record set, but it's only 3 sides, so it don't count. Ramones, it's a live. It's a live album. It doesn't count. We're only doing studio albums. We got the Smiths, Louder Than Bombs. This is a compilation of their singles, B-sides, and whatnots. It's not a studio album, it's a compilation. We got this Funhouse, the Stooges Funhouse sessions. I think there was like a 10 or 11 record set. This is the double album version. This is one of my favorite Stooges albums, man. This is fantastic. That doesn't count. It's all like, it's not a studio album, it's like sessions. And then finally we got this Red Cross, Neurotica. The first album is the album. The second album is demos of the album tracks. Now I've heard several people in the VC say, "Oh, I don't really need demos." Well, I don't know about that, man. In this case, a lot of the demos are better than the regular album tracks. Now we got a Red Cross album here. Their first double album, the Red Album. I wanted to include that because it has been growing on me, but I couldn't. It's number 11. Well, I got these in reverse order. Oh, okay. Number 10, we got Mothers of Invention, Freak Out. Now, half of this album, I'm a little, I wouldn't say lukewarm, I'm warm on. Kind of like too much doo-woppy stuff. Let's see. But man, the other half is just fantastic. And I don't see a song, oh wait, here. Hungry Freaks Daddy, that's cool. Who are they? I don't know, man. It's pretty darn good, man. I dig this album. It maybe should have been higher. Number 9, we got Ty Segall, the Freedom Band, Our Freedom's Goblin. Fantastic album. Very, very hard-hitting. Very in your face. Well, I don't know. It's a good album. Ty Segall. Number 8, we got Lou Reed in New York. Now, this came out in, I don't know, 1989 or something like that. It doesn't say on this version. Maybe 90, I don't know. I'm a big Lou Reed fan from the 70s. When the 80s came around, I lost interest very quickly. Until this album came out. This album actually had songs that K-Rock was playing on the radio, man. It was Romeo and Juliet. What's the other one? Dirty Boulevard. Yeah, this is a good album, man. Number 7, we got Ty Segall again with Manipulator. This is a fantastic album, man. It's kind of hard for me to pick one, this double album or the one Freedom Band one, but I went with this one over that one. They're both good. Number 6, greatest double album of all time. We got Led Zeppelin, Physical Graffiti. I think the 2 albums are kind of, they don't necessarily fit together as a double album. That's why I have it at 6. I think if I remember right, I think it's side 3 has a couple of songs that are so-so. But other than that, man, every song in here is really, really good. Fantastic album. Okay, now we're to the top 5. Number 5, we got Electric Larry Land by the Butthole Surfers. Just a fantastic album. Maybe their 3rd or 4th favorite of mine. It's got their one-hit single, Pepper. Came out in the 90s. Yeah, in the 90s, man, the radio stations started playing Butthole Surfers, of all things, you know? Pretty cool. Number 4, we got Bob Dylan, Blonde on Blonde. This is a really good album. This isn't the original press. You know, the original press has a picture here. Some lady that sued, I guess. But I don't care. This sounds fine. Really good album, man. This was a really strong period for Bob Dylan, man. Number 3, we got the Rolling Stones, Exile on Main Street. This is a fantastic album. It's different than all their other albums. The vocals are not up front. Mick Jagger's usually way up front. On this, he's not. He's blended in with the instruments. And this just has a production value that none of their other albums have. And it's really strong all the way through. I think side 3 has a song, 1 or 2, that's kind of, and I don't see the track listing, so it don't matter. The number 2 greatest double album, we got London Calling by The Clash. I love this album all the way through. I can play this from start to end. It's just fantastic, man. It starts out with London Calling, which is a song that I think people take for granted at how good it really is. The guitars, just listen to the guitars in the background on that thing. It's like, holy mackerel, they're going nuts. And it's got Hateful, Clamp Down, my favorite song. It's really good. And the number 1 greatest double album of all time, I'm going to go with the Beatles' White Album. This is the box set. It's the Beatles and the Escher demos. The Escher demos are pretty cool, man, to have. But I love the White Album. Some will say, some of the songs are not all that. Like you got Wild Honey Pie on side 1. I love that song. And this album would not be this album without those kind of songs. Now, side 4, I could do without a couple of the songs. Honey Pie, I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's not a deal breaker, but it's one of those Paul Wanker songs. And then Good Night, I think, is a horrible way to end this. They could have put the single song Revolution on here. Man, after Revolution 9, end it with Revolution. Holy mackerel, that would have been the best double album ever. Well, it is the best. Okay, anyways, that's my 10 of my favorites. Take care, everybody. I've seen a few people doing this, so I thought, you know what? I'm kind of a lame brain. I don't have a lot of ideas, so I just kind of copy people. Take care, everybody. March Madness.